Have you ever wondered about the history of string instruments? This journey takes us back several millennia to ancient civilizations where the first known string instruments, such as the lyre and the harp, were born. In the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia and the land of the pharaohs, Egypt, these instruments played a vital role. They were more than just objects to create melody. They were revered, embedded in cultural rituals, and deeply entwined with traditions. The strings of the lyre and the harp resonated with the emotions of the people, echoing their joys, sorrows, and hopes. The significance of these instruments wasn't exclusive to these regions. Their influence seeped into the corners of the world, evolving, changing, and adapting to different cultures and epochs. From these ancient beginnings, string instruments have evolved and spread across the globe, shaping the soundscape of human history. As we journey into the Renaissance and Baroque era, string instruments begin to take a form that's more recognizable to us. It was in 16th century Italy where the violin, in all its beauty, was born. Master craftsmen like Andrea Amati and later Antonio Stradivari honed their skills, creating instruments that have stood the test of time, their sound unmatched to this day. The stage was set for the violin's siblings, the viola and the cello, to make their grand entrance. These instruments, larger in size, offered a deeper, more resonant sound. Composers, charmed by the unique timbre of these new instruments, began to write music specifically for them. The likes of Monteverdi and Vivaldi, celebrated composers of the time, crafted intricate pieces that showcased the range and versatility of these string instruments. And so, with these developments, string instruments started to play a central role in orchestral music. Moving into the classical and romantic eras, string instruments reach their peak. The craft of luthiers, those masterful instrument makers, evolves, driven by the demand for greater volume and range. The mighty violin, viola, cello, and double bass, now crafted with a finesse and precision that allow for an expressive, resonant voice, become the heart of the orchestra. It's in this time that composers like Beethoven and Mozart come into the picture, their genius influencing the evolution of these instruments. Beethoven, with his powerful symphonies, demands more from the instruments, pushing their boundaries. Mozart, on the other hand, writes extensively for string quartets, showcasing the beauty and versatility of these instruments. The wood, the heart of these instruments, becomes even more important. The selection, treatment, and crafting of the wood all contribute to the unique voice of each instrument. These eras shaped the string instruments into the form we know and love today. In our modern era, string instruments have not only endured but thrived. They've slipped seamlessly into jazz, rock, and pop, lending their unique tones to a medley of contemporary music genres. The violin, for example, sings in symphony orchestras, croons in jazz bands, and even rocks out in heavy metal groups. Then there's the electric revolution. Traditional string instruments have been supercharged, creating electrifying versions like the electric guitar and the electric violin. These electric variants have expanded the horizons of music, enabling artists to explore new soundscapes. And let's not forget the heart and soul of these instruments, wood. Despite advances in technology, the best string instruments are still crafted from wood. Its natural resonance and warmth simply can't be replicated by synthetic materials. From Stradivarius violins to Fender Stratocasters, the craftsmanship involved in creating these instruments is a testament to the enduring importance of wood. String instruments have indeed found a place in our modern world, continuing to enchant us with their timeless sound. So, from ancient civilizations to the modern stage, string instruments have traveled a remarkable journey. They've evolved from their humble origins in antiquity, where they were crafted from materials as simple as animal gut, wood, and horsehair. As we moved into the Renaissance and Baroque eras, the art of instrument making began to flourish. Master craftsmen like Stradivari and Guarneri left their indelible mark on the world of music, and composers began to explore the full potential of these instruments. The classical and romantic eras saw the string instruments reach their peak, with composers like Mozart, Beethoven, and Brahms creating timeless masterpieces that continue to captivate us to this day. And in the modern era, these venerable instruments have found new life in everything from symphonies to rock songs, proving their enduring appeal and versatility. Next time you listen to a symphony or a rock song with a violin solo, Remember the rich history of these versatile instruments? There's more than strings attached to these fascinating instruments.